Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 42 of the Pichu London Cup Series. Today we're at Martinsville Speedway for the running of the Xfinity 500. It is our first race of the second round of the playoffs, and we have 16 drivers remaining in the fight for the championship. After 3 races, we will eliminate 6 drivers and be left with 10 drivers to compete for the final 4 spots into the championship. It's only going to get more intense from here. Starting on the pole will be the 77 of Foster Henderson. On the outside is our winner last week at the Roval, Rich Roy in the 14. And Jackson Nantel and Nicky Maxwell make up row 2. In row 3 is Christian Vargas and Juan Rodriguez. And Stewie Moore and Ross Boss make up row 4. Samad Khan Kota Butcher make up row 5. Ryan Durante and Isaiah Bernesh make up row 6. Giovanni Castillo and Cassie Reynolds in row 7. And Hampton Connor and Thomas Mogford round out the field of playoff drivers here today. And let's take a look at all the part-timers. Pichu is back in the 88 here in tonight's race. And the 54 is also back, but with a different driver. That is going to be 45, I should say. The 45 car is back. And this time Rufus Langerick is driving the 45 car here today at Martinsville under the lights. The first night race ever at the Martinsville Speedway. Should be a lot of fun. 50 laps in round 2 of the playoffs, kicking off. 16 cars left in the playoff contention. We're about to get the green flag, and here we go. We're underway at Martinsville. Oh, and that 6 car, not off to a good start. Already has a problem. That 6 car already very slow to start off. And now we have a crash. A big pileup in front of them. A big pileup in front, and Nick Sachita was in the middle of it. Wonder where it began. Oh, the 19. The 19 into the wall. He went up into the wall and gets spun out. Oh, no. Got spun out, and now we bring out a caution for the first time tonight, and the 6 car was very slow to get going. Oh, 45. I don't know what happened to him there. My goodness. I don't know what happened. And Foster Henderson's going to take the lead under caution. Wow, Isaiah Bernesh got off to a slow start, and then the Rex in front of them. And the 19 got turned around. Right in front to bring out the first caution of the race. What a dramatic start to this race here at Martinsville Speedways. We're back to the green coming up as Foster Henderson in the lead, and here we go back to the green flag. Well, the 77 was up and running already right off the bat, already up and running. Oh, 48's into the wall, but can he hang on? And he does. And the 4 car has to pit. An issue with the 4 car, and he has to come to pit road. At 52 trying to fight back up high with the 48 car behind. 48 trying to pick up those points. 52 is spun. Oh, he's held up there. Gets into the wall. He got held up. And we stay green. Zach Fitzwater off pit road had a bit of an issue. Probably a tire went down on him, and he had to come to pit road. The 77 right now in the lead. A great jump for the 77 car already, and going to have to face probably some lap traffic if they catch up to the pack. That is the 6 of Isaiah Bernesh. Already had to come to pit road earlier because of a problem in the first lap of the race. So I wonder how this will affect the draft of the leaders. Zach Fitzwater, he's just trying to stay out of the way of these guys here. Trying to stay out of Owen Miles' way. 15 might get the clearance here up on the high line, and oh no, maybe not. 4 and 15 trying to fight back position. I believe the 15 is going to get this one. Oh, wow. Not quite there yet. Oh, look at that bumper-to-bumper action right there. Ooh. Ooh, what a start to this race. Catching up to lap traffic. This might be a difference maker here. This one. All the top 10 drivers right now are playoff drivers here in Martinsville. They're all in the top 10. All battling in the top 10, all getting those points. Top 12, I should say, are all in the playoffs here at Martinsville Speedway. There's Rich Roy trying to get a run on the 77 of Foster Henderson. Trying to nab down the 77 car right here, right now. They might try to catch up to the 6 car any moment now. Trying to get through lap traffic unless if the 6 just lets go and decides to come to pit road at this point. Right now they're catching up really quickly on the 6, so it's going to be... we're going to see if Foster Henderson will make it through the lap car if they catch up to the 6. So here they come into the 6 car right now. We'll see if the 77 can get by, try to get out of the dirty air as much as possible, and try not to let Rich Roy get a chance to make a pass. Here they come. Now into the 6th entry. Oh boy. The 6 is the 77 going to find a lane to go on the bottom? Right here has a lane on the bottom. I think the 6 might have the better run up high. I think Rich Roy might try to get up high. Oh, look at that. Rich Roy on the bumper of the 77. A chance here, possibly, to make a move. And now that 14 gets one step closer. Ooh, too tight on the exit. But still trying to get that grip. Still trying to get that high line grip now. Might be a chance if Foster slips up, if the 14 might be able to make a move. That 77 trying not to let the 14 get in the draft. That 14 sticking with the high lane on the better grip. Is he going to be able to make a pass on the 77 though? This happened last week at Bristol, a couple weeks back at the Bristol Dirt Races. Thomas Mockford was dominating the race most of the day. Then he gets passed by the 48 of Ryan Durante later in the race, and Durante won. So, might be a case, the same thing we see here at Martinsville. Oh, look at the 14 trying everything he can to get a draft on the 77. That 77 does a great job with the block, though. At 14, though, is ever so close getting that 77, though. Might approach more lap traffic. John Andrews might be the next one they approach. And they have 2 more lap cars in front of them. '77 trying to pull off a dominating day here today to win this race. Could be a lot of fun right here. 14 still trying to hang on. And the 14 hanging up on the high line right now, still trying to make that run work. Knows that the grip is better on the high line, but we shall see if it works. Maybe trying to put a trap on the 77 maybe. Jackson Nanta right now sitting in 3rd place right now as we reach the halfway point here at Martinsville. An opening possibly for the 14. Could he take it? Well, he's not quite there yet. Still sticking with the bottom right now in the 14. He's still trying the best he can to make the run work. In the lap 27 now, the laps are ticking away. It's all about trying to protect that line as much as possible here at Martinsville, trying to collect a victory to get himself in the next round. Foster Henderson. I don't think they'll probably be catching up to these guys anytime soon. I do see them in the view though. could be possible. They could still be caught in the final laps here at Martinsville Speedway. It could be all about navigating through the lap traffic. A little faster, by the way, the 77 than the 21, but it might not be fast enough to catch him, though, in time. We shall see, though. It could still happen. Looks like the 77 a little bit more room for the 14, so 14 ever so close, but can't quite make that move. The 77 is hanging on tight to that lead. 6 car getting passed again by a couple other cars, and he's trying his best not to wreck into anyone. And if there's a caution, this could mean that it could come down to whoever is the best. 52 gets by, and 24 gets by. Everybody gets by. 6 cars getting passed, and now he's stuck up high, still on the high line, still trying to avoid the traffic. Slows up on the back cars. It's still possible that the drivers in the back could be caught by these guys. Oh wow, wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be a finish to behold if they catch him in the final laps? And that 6 car is getting passed again, all over. Could come down the final 10 laps, and who navigates through the lap traffic? Not much action going in the front, but Foster Henderson is doing a solid job at hanging on to the lead. But you never know, though, as lap traffic, and they're going by the 6, the much slower 6 car. They're going by that 6. It's only a matter of time now before the lap cars now catch him. Look at that, they're really so close. They're ever so close to the lap traffic. I'm sure the 14's counting on the lap traffic to get by the leader. And he doesn't have a lot of time left now. There goes the 6 getting passed by the number 9. And not a good start for that 6 in the playoffs, that's for sure. And Hampton Connor struggling as well. In 22nd, not a good start for Hampton Connor in the playoffs. He's struggling as well to get by. Rufus Langerick is trying to overtake him, and looks like he did. Lewis Langerick doing an impressive run here, and Thomas Mofford running in 13th. But the top 11 cars all in the playoffs, so impressive start for those guys in the playoffs, running for the championship, all trying to collect those big points. Looks like the 6 is approaching the other drivers here, and the 42 is getting held up. Oh wow, and the final laps here could come down to the wire. Oh boy. 42 is held up by the 6. Oh, is he going to try something desperate here? Doesn't look like he will. Oh, he's trying to get to the 12 and nearly clips him on the bottom. And there they go. Just 11 to go now. Still 11 laps remaining here at Martinsville. 12 car trying to get by the 6, and he will get by the 6. That 42 might not be patient here. Look at as you can see, still trying to get by. Oh, this is going to be good. Now 3 wide. That 66 now waiting for an opportune time, and they're making contact. Somehow, someway getting through. Now the 21 trying to get by using the lap car as a pick. In the final 10 laps here at Martinsville. That 21's getting away. Doesn't want anything to do with the 6. This could make things a little quicker for the lap traffic to cycle back now. Maybe they'll catch the 6 in the final laps again, and this could be deciding who wins this race. Oh boy, this is going to be a fun finish, folks. Now 8 to go at Martinsville, and now the 6 will probably be in the view of the lap car again. There you see the leaders catching up, trying to lap the 6 again. It looks like he's got a little clearance now with 7 to go. Very quick race, Martinsville, but it could come down to lap traffic. Oh, here we go. Might be the chance the 14 is looking for. And now 6 to go at Martinsville Speedway. Oh boy, this is going to come down to the wire. Last time the 77 was able to make a clean pass on the 6. But lost some seconds in the process. Now we'll see if the 77 can do it again. Unless if a caution comes out at this point. 5 laps to go at Martinsville Speedway. And now the 24 is stuck, and there's the caution flag, and the 24 is held up. What happened? Oh my goodness. I don't know what went wrong in the 24 car. Suddenly he just broke down. Yeah, look at that. 24 just broke down in the middle of the track. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Cole Binion slows up and holds up the leaders. Oh my gosh. What a twist. Another caution, and this is might have overtime. We shall see. And it looks like we are going to have overtime here at Martinsville Speedway, so it's not over yet. Here at Martinsville, it's going to come down to overtime. Under the lights at the Martinsville Speedway. We'll come back with it with Foster Henderson the lead. Here we go, 2 laps to go in overtime at Martinsville. Will the 77 hang on for the win? We shall see as the green flag drops. 2 to go at the Martinsville Speedway in round 2's opening race of the playoffs. And a solid jump for the 77. Can he hang on though? Oscon trying the bottom lane. They're bumping and banging. Here comes Jackson Nantel for the lead. To the white flag next time by 1 to go. Who's going to make it to the next round? They're still bumping and banging to the wall. Maxwell trying to get a run and Henderson hanging on. Final corner. And the 77 might get away with it. And Foster Henderson comes off the final corner and dominates in Martinsville to make it to the next round of the playoffs. Foster Henderson wins in Martinsville. A lot of beating and banging at the very end in overtime, and Foster Henderson dominates and leads every lap to win at Martinsville. An impressive feat for the 77 team. An amazing run. Foster Henderson is going to be in the next round of the playoffs. The 77 will continue to fight for the championship. And here's how the rest of the field finished here in today's race. And here are the playoff drivers. Isaiah Bernesh was 35th. Christian Vargas was 29th. Ryan Durante was 25th. Thomas Mockford was 21st. And there you see a pack of playoff cars from 13th to 17th. Reynolds, Boss, Castillo, and Connor. And here's the top 10. As you see here, look at those. Look at that. Top 6 were all playoff drivers. Coda Butcher, Rich Roy ended up 8th and 10th. And Rich Roy, not the race he wanted, but he did get a top 10 out of it. And maybe that'll be enough that'll bring him a lot of good points for him. For him to advance to the next round of the playoffs. But still, he was running second most of the day. And then that overtime restart just didn't go into his favor. And he ended up in the 10th position at the end. So that is it here from Martinsville Speedway. Next weekend, we are heading to Dover, the Monster Mile, Dover, Delaware. We'll host our next race and our second race of round 2 of the playoffs. Until next time, we will see you later.